Good morning.
Good morning.
We have fucking PC issues everywhere today.
Huh?
We have PC issues everywhere today.
I can't hear you.
Luch.
You can't hear me?
Now
I
we
hear
can.
you now.
Oh, okay. I said I got PC issues all over the place.
We got that.
Where are you at Jesus's house? What's going on?
Man, I don't know.
All that trolling he's been doing, right? Busting my chops.
Parvez here is saying, I'm pulling a Lucci today, rolled in at 4 a.m. and still not had any sleep. Nice.
Oh, shit.
Did you sniff a line of cocaine this morning?
Oh, that's brutal.
That is another question. What time zone are you in, Parvez? Because you must be West Coast then.
He's in LA, I think.
If you're still up. Good morning, everybody. 1IV. Good morning. I'm trying to get my stuff up here, so let's kick it to Jesus here for a little morning update. We got a little gap up. BTC obviously is moving overnight, but recently swept back down. So, and then somebody put out some piece on NVIDIA. I need the news on NVIDIA. I still don't know what the hell that is, but this thing is trading down about 6 points here. So Jesus, man, take it away.
Piece.
Yeah, Bitcoin, again, he had a couple of shakeouts, pump fakes, as we like to call them, right? To the downside, what was it, yesterday, day before, and now to the upside overnight, and that's kind of fading. So still stuck in that consolidation. Just to reiterate, a lot of us are keeping an eye on Bitcoin, whether we enjoy trading it or not, as possible clues on liquidity as we go into 2024. So it'll be interesting to see how that shakes out from here. As far as anything new, Luch, there really isn't anything. I mean, this is basically come down to musical chairs, right? Just find a chair till the music stops and make sure when it does, you don't get caught heavy-handed. That's kind of where we're at now. So, there's nothing really new to add. A week holiday, a quiet holiday, couple of weeks here, volume-wise. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, all right, Ronch, what do you got? What do you got this morning? What are you taking a look at?
I am watching for I think with this NVIDIA and some of this other stuff that had really nice yesterday. I'm looking for some of this stuff to see if it just is it going to continue, like the Amazon, the Costco. Obviously, NVIDIA, something's up there. There's some other semis that are down, and I'm watching some of the trash to see if it's going to fill some gaps. So Cisco, is on the list of, hey, is this like today? Do they come over here and fill this little gap? And if they do, then that's good for me. But I'm looking at when I see like these NVIDIA's SMCIs, et cetera, after they had a day like they did yesterday, I like these little dips to see if they're going to come back and buy them. Because if they do, those are nice trades. And that's what I'm kind of generally looking at. I don't have a specific hit list like I did yesterday because we had a lot of stuff that played out well.
Indeed. And speaking of the sort of rotation, the musical chairs that our boy Jesus was referencing here, if you take a look at the Shopify, I was kind of thinking, because it faked some weakness yesterday. So I was kind of thinking maybe you get a 78, 79, 80 handle on this thing today if they start like really rotating. So maybe take a look. Maybe take a look at the Shopify. Maybe take a look at the Melly here. They've been consolidating, kind of getting ready to go. The pins and the Snapchat. If you look at the Snapchat, it kind of retraces the whole thing, and there was a lot of put protection on that Snapchat yesterday. Kind of weird. And then if you look at it this morning here, kind of gapping down. So maybe these things are getting a little. Maybe these things are getting a little soft. But again, that does not mean you run and gun and come back in here for the fucking short. MasterCard and Visa came all the way back after a ridiculous shakeout, 12, 13, 14-point shakeout. And then, boom, we went right back up.
Yep.
If you look at oil had a fucking horrible day yesterday and gapped up and then came all the way back. It's actually looking pretty interesting this morning. And I'm still kind of got my eye on XOM and like CVX or whatever, but I don't, I'm not holding out too much on those. And then with the NVIDIA, considering how many people went long off that 500 break yesterday, does that also mean all of those people have to come out this morning?
I think so. I think people are going to get freaking punched in the face this morning.
Right. So that's also possible there on the NVIDIA. But yeah, other than that, guys, bring us your names because we ain't got shit. And, y'all are a bunch of freeloading bastards. So why don't y'all bring us some shit? Why don't y'all bring us some game here? So what are you guys taking a look at? And Barbershop here is taking a look at the CRWD. What is this, CrowdStrike? This thing is still going, man. Damn.
I mean, I left money on the table with this one for sure.
Damn. Our boy Chris here was talking about possible rotation and maybe some of the down names. That Affirm is up 2.5 points here this morning. And that all happened at 9 o'clock. So what was the news on this thing? Somebody's give us the news on the firm here. That's very interesting. That is very interesting. So maybe you fuck around with this one. A lot of you guys are throwing out this one. We Outside. I can't believe you called yourself We Outside and put 6 E's on the end of it. I think, my friend, you need to ask yourself the meaning of life. But yeah, he's taking a look at the hood, HOOD. Good Lord knows why. 21%.
Yeah, there've been a lot of flow in that hood. That's a Bitcoin proxy play. That's another play they've been playing on Bitcoin hood.
Well, let's take a look at those this morning. The Mara, the MSTR, and all this kind of stuff. The Mara obviously is gapping up really nice. If you look at the MSTR, I think Chris has got some lottos on the MSTR. That ironically, though, it's not really up at all. It's not really up at all, which is kind of ironic. I have some Riot calls that I just kind of threw out there. It's up a little bit. It's trading about $17. So that one
had a nice day yesterday, right? They all did actually, right?
Right.
Bitcoin plays.
Right. And other than that, I mean, it's just getting, as Jesus said, you gotta go with the musical chairs here. So let's find out where they're shaking off to, this morning here. SPY here in general is just kind of flat. Remember, we kind of had that shakeout at the close yesterday. We traded down to like 471.5, and then just gapped up again off this BTC thing. I'll tell you what, if BTC now fades back to 41 and change, I'm shorting the living fuck out of it. I would not follow me because any shorts. Ain't gonna happen. Let's take a look at what's going on in the steam room here. One of the guys in the steam room here taking a look at Trader Rick is taking a look at the Roblox. Roblox again has had a lot of rolling up action. Could continue there on the Roblox take profits, saying UPST. UPST yesterday was pretty interesting.
Yeah,
It's
all
trading up
those
to
things from
47.
day to day. Carvana is squeezing pre-market. Every day is a bunch of different stocks that are
Hey,
in play.
Luke, yeah, I know. I noticed yesterday you're talking about how SPY's flat, and we had that pullback yesterday. I don't know if you noticed yesterday during that pullback, I was kind of scanning lines. The January 5th 476 call line traded 45,000 contracts. So that's something that kind of popped up on my radar as being, in the middle of a pullback, kind of somebody doing a reach around. You know what I mean? So that's a line to take note of.
Which line did you say what it was?
January 5, 476 call.
January 476 call. Really?
Yep. January 5, 45,000 contracts traded on the 476.
Wow. Oh, that's interesting.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, then again, I would be surprised. I would be I'd be surprised and I'd be pissed actually. I'd be super pissed.
Yeah.
Because
it's noteworthy is what is all I'm saying is, hey,
right.
that's a big number for that line.
Right. The GS kind of gapped up, and now I don't know. This is only trading 100 shares here and there, so whatever to this thing. Meta here had a really nice day yesterday. They cleared about 10 grand, 12 grand of my money here. I'm still waiting on 50 to clear. So I am up in trading, but with a very small fucking account here. I need to get this shit over PDT here so I can get up in that ass.
What?
You heard what I said. Try and get up in that ass. All right. Other than that, I got nothing. I literally got nothing. Honestly, looking at my watch list, it's pathetic. It's quite pathetic. Shit's up and down like 5 cents to very small amounts. Google obviously was one of the strong ones yesterday. Maybe you get continuation here today.
Maybe take a look at biotechs. Amgen got a little upgrade this morning, so I don't know if maybe some others trash biotech names catch some action off of that.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on this oil. I mean, if oil can track back up, man, that play is still there. The CVX, the XOM. It's not going to be the greatest play though. So I still got those up on the radar, and we'll see. We'll see how those things.
Lucci, did you see this note on that Goldman put out on Lilly?
No, what'd they say?
They said 2023 Eli Lilly could witness a 140% surge in its shares as predicted by Goldman Sachs. Growth is anticipated to be driven by an increased demand for GLP-1 weight loss and diabetes drugs.
I mean, you already know what the deal is, man. I mean, they themselves came out and predicted we're going to 10x. We're going to 10x our revenue. Who the fuck says that? Who says that? They sitting on, and then imagine what's going to happen in the industry, right? You're going to get the generic drugs that come out that are a little bit cheaper. But again, if you're the first mover in, you're known for your product. It's just like those COVID shots. So
how much time do you get? What's a patent? Is it 5 years? Is it 10 years? How much time do they get?
That's a good question. That is a good question because that's going to be key. That's going to be key because as soon as one drops off, somebody's ready to go. It's all just a big game right now with this GLP shit. I would try to find some Lotto GLP generic ones and try to scoop those up. But I'm putting money in my daughter's account. I'm going to buy the leaps on this fucking Eli Lilly and I'm going to sit on them. I'm definitely going to sit on them 100%. Guys, we are open.
Here we go.
Let's check out what we do with this shitty ass market here. Let's take a look at where these NVIDIA options opened at. Remember, we were watching the 510s. This thing just dumped off the open. Nice call, Bronchero, when you were talking about the people got to dump off the open kind of thing. That SMCI is trash too.
Yeah, those NVIDIA 510 calls that everybody got all moist over went from like 550. They opened this morning at 209. They just whacked them right in half. So
yeah, NVIDIA came all the way back too after that program down. Very interesting action here on the NVIDIA.
Put this one.
Spy here, just gunning right back to the highs. Let me take a look at the Shopify. This is one of the names that we wanted to just kind of day trade here today. Take a look at the Shopify, 7760. You know, if you start to see some lines on this thing, pull away. Jesus, let me know on the
Shopify?
On the Shopify.
Yeah.
Lucci, that looks ready to go.
It kind of does. It kind of does. You know, and as Jesus said, I mean, we're just gonna fucking do this musical chair shit. And if that's the case, maybe we dance with this one.
Ride the lightning.
We
Do a little work here. Yes. Go away.
And you got a firm cold hot into the strength off the open.
Yeah, the NVIDIA's bouncing here. Come on, cursor. Fucking mouse. That's spread.
NVIDIA, you know, you got a decent bounce here.
Yep. Gap to fill to 500 and a quarter. 498. What's the GEX on NVIDIA right now? I wish it would move faster. Well, that is a long time for it. Call wall on NVIDIA is still at 500. The zero gamma is 492.5. So if you like it long, keep an eye on that zero gamma area. It's not a horrible place to look at a trade. It also kind of lines up with not yesterday, but the day before's VWAP. We're kind of hanging right there. So this is not a bad place to consider if you're looking for an entry. And if that doesn't work, you get the fuck out of the way. Let's look at this SMCI.
It's you know, it's rallying a bit, but whatever.
Well, these are days where you're just looking. Now you're just looking for these scalps. I don't think you can look at these and say, "Oh, this is like the spot now."
Nah, I don't think so either. Interesting action on that CVX there. It's 150 and a quarter. It doesn't look that bad, but again, I don't love it. I don't love it.
AMD looks like it wants to try and find another leg higher.
More than 5 minutes into the trading session, the Dow up another 55 points at 37,361. The S&P cash back towards 47.50, 47.48 up 8 handles, and the Nasdaq Composite. The Russell
Your melly
2000
looks like it wants to go, Lucci.
1,000 mark. The dollar index lower by about 1/3% today at
Tesla trying.
102.30, and the VIX is trading 1256, a little changed from yesterday.
SMCI bounced.
Shop is at highs, so anybody bought that shop, that thing is looking pretty good. The options here, the 78 call went from about $1.20 to about $1.50 bid here, and I think this looks like a breakout to me. So as long as the market looks fine, you know, might get a move higher here. Let's take a look at the BTC names. MSTR 583. So
inflation continues to be the Fed's focus. Inflation data has been going in the right direction. We're making good progress on inflation, says Barkin. So it's time to balance focus on the Fed's mandate.
Fed's Barkin says the SEP is not forward guidance, it's just a forecast.
feels like we got some audio. Can you guys hear some static?
A little crackling.
A little crackling there?
I didn't hear anything.
Same Fed forecast.
It's because it's usually coming from your end.
Oh, is it? I don't hear anything.
Look at this TripAdvisor.
TripAdvisor.
What a piece of shit. That's what I mean. Everything that's crap looks great. Let's look at the crappy Cisco.
The small caps leading early on.
Barkin's inflation is greatly in our focus, continues to be our focus. This inflation data has jumped around. He's looking for consistency and breadth.
Market looks fine. SPY here just kind of holding. Who is in the Shopify? It's slow, but it's working. We outside keeps yelling at me on the hood. Robin Hood. Robin Hood is, slowly going higher. Let's check out Affirm. Affirm looks good. 48. Affirm hit 48. Impressive. Very impressive.
The economy is not as popular.
Saying so 2% GDP growth in Q3, but in his history, he's not hearing that kind of fall off. So demand and inflation do seem to be normalizing.
Fed's Barkin says the retreat in inflation is remarkable. Fed's Barkin says I expect inflation to cool
Inflation
further.
will cool further. And the pullback in inflation has been remarkable.
Shop was really the one to go with here, at least so far that I can see.
These signs are weakening in some parts of the consumer economy.
EJ is in shop from 52 in the kids account. Oh, nice. That's a good trade.
Barkin says conviction in inflation is coming back to target.
Roche's Genentech looking at the review for Zolar for children and adults with food allergies based upon the National Institute of Health. These 3 study results for Roche.
A little protection here in a solar name Nova and Arc.
176 bid on that Shopify. Here's your, I mean, this is pretty much where you cash out. This was a solid trade here.
If inflation comes in nicely, the Fed will respond appropriately.
That's pretty much where you just cash the fuck out there. I mean, hold a little bit on the Shopify, but you cash out there. Call it a day. That's a $1.20 here to $1.80 here on your option. Nice trade, guys. If anybody who took it. Where is that Melly? Melly here's trading 1647. It's also breaking out. This is at yesterday's highs. Remember, this thing can run like 50 points without telling anybody anything. You know. So keep that in mind as well. SMCI is starting to curl back up. If you take a look at the NVIDIA's having some trouble here. I wouldn't even look at this thing. Just let this thing dance and do whatever it has to do.
Look at the Mara. Look at the coin.
Yeah, no, I mean, these things all gapped up, but they went even higher. The Mara went even higher. Holy shit.
Look at your AMD. AMD's freaking starting to go again here.
AMD 142. Fresh highs.
It consolidated and popped. All this shit is doing that.
Shit. Oh, shit.
Ed, what do you mean finally? What are you talking about? It had like 4 or 5 days of consolidation.
Nicholas is saying, glad I sold Wolf at 178. Where's Wolf? Is it over $2? $2.12 on the Wolf. Can I get a howl up in here? Can we get a Wolf howl up in here? No, nobody. Shop 79 and a quarter. 79 and a quarter options almost doubled here. Clean.
Noticing some strength in the S&P 500.
I got to call Fidelity here. They blocked the trade on my Shopify because they're talking about a Canadian sourced income. I don't even know what the fuck this
What?
Shit, Shopify. Canadian my ass. Talking about international accounts and CRA withholding rates. They're saying go to the international stock trading page to trade fucking Shopify. Get the fuck out of here.
Seeing reports that BlackRock have updated their spot Bitcoin ETF.
Chatter that BlackRock has updated their spot Bitcoin ETF. My shit froze up. I don't know what's going on here. I'm frozen. Never fails every day. I think it's too much options data I got coming in, freezing up my shit.
You need a bigger pipe.
Look at this fucking shit.
Blame Canada. What song was that? Was that a South Park song or something?
I think that's a South Park song.
Blame Canada. Remember that shit?
Yeah, it's funny.
Spy Guys, we know what it's not doing. It ain't going down. Moondev is saying thanks for the free money on shop. Join the Steamroom fools. You know, I mean, it's like Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes. Even the sun shines on a dog's ass from time to time. Nobody? I didn't get a laugh from nobody there.
Good that somebody was touting, catching some action again.
That's terrible. Is nobody? Nobody? Does anybody know what movie that is?
White man can't jump. Come on now.
Lulu highs, no surprise. Shop highs here, still going for it. $2 bid here. I'm kind of pissed now. I'm gonna have to call fucking. I'm gonna have to call Fidelity and fucking get in that ass.
Again, getting in the ass, huh?
He's all about that right now.
AMD, Jesus. 143 AMD. Very special. Very special AMD. Where's NVIDIA? 492. This is looking terrible.
It's sucking wind.
Yeah. Check out check out XOM, man. Again, you know, don't go along it because you ain't gonna make no money. But just check it out. Momo scanners on the radar here. We got a firm KView and Mara puts. People are buying puts in Mara, bro. For reals? Nah, bro. Nah.
What were we saying? Were you talking to me?
Yeah, we were talking shit, saying you a fucking big old herb.
That's nothing. I get some repeat action in a couple of the shipper tanker plays again. Not momentum players, more of some real buying. STNG and that NAT.
In them shipper tankers.
Shipper tankers.
I close my riots overnights. I am holding now some CVX and XOM calls. XOM is in an interesting position here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if we can get through 103, man, this thing is really going to go. Problem is it's XOM, and it's a piece of shit. Now, who held the Shopify? Because that shit is almost at $80. $2.25 on that bid. Monster trade, guys. Monster trade. That was it for the morning. You hit that and you go straight to the beach. I'm gonna have to call Fidelity and yell at him for this fucking Canadian bullshit. Fucking, they think I'm in Canada. Or what the fuck do they think I'm in?
They definitely hate you.
They don't like me. Motherfuckers.
Shop is a Canadian name, isn't it?
Is it? It's not a Canadian name, is it?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Almost.
What?
I think so.
All right, let's chat GPT this. Canadian multinational e-commerce company headquartered in Ottawa, Ontario.
Get out, eh?
And Fidelity doesn't let me trade it because what?
What did they say? What was the reason?
Yo, look at this. Your account is currently ineligible for CRA, Canadian Revenue Agency, reduced withholding rates for dividends. The standard 25% withholding rate. Oh, they dumped this NVIDIA. Pull this thing up.
Maybe the way your account's set up, you can't trade the Canadian names.
Listen, I'm gonna set an account up in your fucking face, Jesus. What I'm gonna do?
They have these rules for pikers like you.
Wow. No love. No love.
NVIDIA, some selling, huh?
Yep. Come down
Chris,
and test.
What's your opinion on this NVIDIA Ranchero?
I'm looking for the 8 and or the 5 day. So call it 484 and a half. I'm going to set an alert there. If we get there, I'm going to look to see if they bounce it.
BTC just got kind of fucking stomped on. I mean, a little bit. 500 point dump here on the BTC. Very interesting. Very interesting. AMD, they're saying $2 off highs.
Maybe the music is stopping.
Off highs. Let's
Yo,
see
don't start with that, Jesus. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that.
So put wall on NVIDIA has moved down to 485. That's getting close to where the 8 EMA resides.
Looks like they're rotating into small caps, all honesty.
Well, how's that IWM looking?
You're just trying to manifest whatever the fuck you're long in small cap world.
No, yesterday I told you it was magnificent.
Come on.
All day long. I mean, it's only 20 minutes here, but it's been.
Yo, that NVIDIA put wall, it moved down to 485.
So what does that mean now?
I mean, it might mean what we were talking about this morning, how, you know, people who were stuck buying the $500 breakout, you got to sell, right? Now market makers are.
Oh, that's the whole fucking world was buying NVIDIA the last couple of days.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Now market makers are selling a ton of puts, so they got a hedge. But look at this market. Look at SPY. SPY doesn't give a fuck. A firm hit $50. Damn. A firm hit $50.
Buy now, pay never. AI, seeing some spec action. What are they playing here? Weekly. Oh no. Yeah, weekly 34s in AI. Oh, that's up 2 and change already. These fucking things, everything's fucking up and going, up and to the right. AI ripping here.
Really?
Rippity doodah.
Oh wow. Yeah, AI. This AI
Aye.
Momo scanner here. We got an active signal on the TLT puts. However, that's a tough trade to go for.
TLT's been selling the last couple of days, hasn't it? Or no?
No,
really?
Not
TLT
really.
puts? Where are the TLT puts? Where do you see that? I don't see any TLT puts.
I don't know. Maybe that's an old signal. Yo,
Yeah,
we
might
might have to.
Might be
might
like
have
6
to-
weeks old.
We might have to yell
It
at
might
the
be
team.
like 3 weeks old. That's it.
We might have to yell at the team for this. Hold on a second here. Let me.
Some AMD
Actually,
puts here.
I think it was yesterday was catching some put action, or the day before, so it's not too old.
Let me ask the boys what happened here.
Oh,
No.
A little more AI tacking on.
AI. Okay. Looks like they're pulling back a little bit on that Shopify. TLT is. It's.
Is that a roll? I can't tell what the fuck they're doing here. They got a little bit of action. I can't tell if it's rolling or not in the junior minors GDXJ. Juniors. Meta weeklies. Meta is still going.
All right. iStyles is saying Baba and Baidu. Oh, wow. So you got moves up in these names.
It's an upside niner Meta. If I'm not mistaken, you're gonna have another upside niner tomorrow on the S&P 500. Yep, tomorrow.
That lines up with consumer confidence and existing home sales.
The PCEs tomorrow too, or no? What is that?
Petroleum, but you got, let's see, mortgage applications, current account, consumer confidence, existing home sales, petroleum. And then you've got at 11:30 a 4-month bill auction, and at 1 o'clock a 20-year bond auction.
Tomorrow's Wednesday, right?
Yes, sir.
Could be Thursday's the PCE. I don't know.
Thursday's GDP and jobs.
Oh,
Friday, durable goods, personal income and outlays, new home sales, consumer sentiment is Friday.
wow. A lot of data.
Hmm. Where's that NVIDIA here? Pop back up to 492.
It's hitting its head on the VWAP. So I'm looking at it to see if I can, am I going to get a shot at reshorting this or not?
And then SPX is almost at that call wall. What were you saying?
I was going to say, since they moved the put wall down on that NVIDIA,
Yeah.
maybe it gives us a shot.
Yeah. Yeah. SPY here just chugging along, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you say there's an oil number coming out?
Every Wednesday.
Oh, so that's tomorrow.
Yeah. Every Wednesday is the petroleum status report at 10:30 Eastern.
SPY, decent program down here. I don't think. I think you bid. I think you bid it, but what do I know? Yeah, take a look at the Amazon. Chris just called it out. The Amazon. Interesting.
International Flavors, IFF, they're expanding a partnership with Chimera to commercialize new design enzymatic biomaterials.
Chris, if you had paid attention yesterday, you would have known that you should have rolled Amazon up, and when you rolled it up, you should have written against it.
Companies with massive fraud obtaining emergency relief.
Chris, don't get short. Don't get caught short at the fucking lows, man.
Yeah, Chris.
No. Shorted at the lows, Chris.
Son of a bitch.
I will
Son of a
flip
bitch.
you some at the lows.
I think we got, I think there's still plenty of fucking bulls in here, man.
You got some repeat activity in that hut Bitcoin play, HUT.
What is that? Is that a minor too?
Yep.
That's a minor too?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yo, this looks good. Oh, that looks real tasty, bro.
They all look pretty good, no? I mean, what's that other one, Hive, doing? HIVE. Yeah, that's moving too. Look at them. They all
Fucking listening to you gives me the fucking hives, bro.
the hives.
AMD's kind of fading. That NVIDIA here really climbed its way back.
Yeah, it's just back up to it's popping over today's VWAP and hitting the VWAP from 2 days ago. So it's an area. I'm just watching this thing to see if they sell it off. If they do, I might grab some to the short side for a scalp. But if they don't, I will step away.
What do we got? NVIDIA's not likely going to be another short today. Well, you don't know that. Give me liquidity sanction.
No, how do you come on?
No disrespect, but edge is edge. Dude, do what you
Miss
got to
Cleo
do.
over here.
As Obrador saying efforts are now underway to challenge the new Texas migration law.
Trade Freak in the room is asking me, how do I decide where to anchor your VWAP? VWAP is the same every single day. It's your opening trade. That's how VWAP gets established.
Anybody dip buying shop? Anybody dip buying this buy move here? I don't think it's a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea.
I don't think it's a bad idea to dip buy some Shopify there either. That one looks good too.
Michael, SMCI is, yeah, I like it. You got a gap fill to 321. You just got to, soft hands on that because it's not very liquid and they're going to freaking whipsaw it and not just hand it to you, right? Yesterday was great. Those are the days you want to be involved. Today, they make it harder.
Remember, you could also dip by this BTC here too, all things considered.
Ed is along the NVIDIA here.
No surprise.
Just watch it here in this spot. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the gap fill idea to the upside, but this is a sticky spot, dude. Just keep an eye on it.
Yeah, coins and eyes. Solar names are getting it done. Is that right? No way. Now, all of a sudden, dude, ENPH is at 134. Holy shit balls. What a move, man. Yo, Chris, you see this ENPH? We missed that whole boat, bro.
Look at the Boeing, Lucci. Still chugging along.
Are you dip buying that?
Alpha TAC
Okay.
entering in for an automatic share repurchase plan. Tango Alpha
Okay.
3. Also trades on the
Kelman,
Toronto
NVIDIA with time, Yeah, we're looking at scalp, Kelman. That's all I'm looking at. Of course, I like Nvidia to the long side, longer term. I'm just talking about today.
I think we keep going higher. It's just a question of what the fuck do they rotate to? What would they want to buy this next round? I mean, Nvidia could be a name they want to buy.
It could be, absolutely.
I covered my BTC short. John Smith is saying, I think you're wrong. Well, that's because you're a short fiend, and I just made a tweet for you. Check out my tweet. You should be part of this GoFundMe page, man, where people fund us because we blew out. Actually, make a page. Somebody make a page. Somebody make a page. I'll put the stamp on it, and we'll put it out there. We'll put it out there. Somebody go make a page right now. Y'all ain't trading. Go make a GoFundMe page and put something funny on it about shorts are disastrously screwed. They're all
and don't forget, if we come in here and we say we like something for a short, we're not. I mean, I'm not talking about, oh, this is a short and it's going down over the next 6 months. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, can I scalp it short? So don't get confused on time frame. So many people get confused on time frame, or he's an idiot because he thinks it's going down. It's like, well, no, I'm at an area where it could resist and I might get a scalp out of it. Now who's the idiot? That's what trading is all about. What is your time frame? What is the trade you want? Are you in an area where you have probability? If you are and it doesn't work, you close it. What is so fucking hard about that?
So somebody get the image up of the GoFundMe.
AMD, nice fade.
Somebody get it up. Yeah, that AMD. Decent fade there. Nice dip buy on SPY if anybody took that. I think you can also roll back into the Shopify, but I think you got to wait a little bit. But Shopify should give you another run back to $80. See if you can get like 78, 80, somewhere around there. See if you can get something around there. And then shoot. Oil here just had a bit of a dump. Let's see what happens here.
Just a little guy.
Other than that, guys, I don't have shit. No, let's just do a little walk around the club here. Netflix here up a little bit. Let's take a look at some of the banks here. Goldman Sachs is up 4 points, so it's back up to 380. Nothing's wrong there on Goldman. Banks look totally fine. If you look at Bank of America, JPM, these things look fine. I mean, small pullbacks, if anything. JPM is not even pulling back at all. If you take a look at oil here, oil is just kind of stalled out here, especially the oil individual names here. They ain't doing much here. So, that's another one. Let's take a look at the Meta. Let's take a look at the Meta. Meta up another 7 points on the Meta. So again, you've got plenty of fat man names that still don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. All right. They don't care.
Yeah, and Meta does not. It's just like
don't care.
Any of the others.
They don't care. Let's pull up that Pinterest. Because the Meta is up, these things, you figure they should be up. Pins is up a little bit. Snap, let's see if it reversed up to $17, almost back up to $17. So whatever news it was fading in off the morning here, they ripped it all back. Let's take a look at the Tesla. Tesla back almost to yesterday's highs. Again, shook people out yesterday, right back to the same fucking levels. And y'all are sitting here trying to short this shit. Let's take a look at the Google. Google looks fine. Let's take a look at the Amazon, see if it bounced from the lows. Nice bounce off the lows. Chris, you got that Amazon? It's at 153.5. Coin, yeah, BTC is kind of coming back too. BTC's kind of coming back too. That coin is on fire. Fire. That coin is on fire.
Don't do it. I know where you're trying to go with that.
Were you thinking of the Alicia Keys song?
Yep.
Wow, I was too, man. That means like we're
Okay,
connected.
I know everything you turn into a song. I know you, but I know you like a book.
Get the fuck out of here. Shit's a fuck.
I go nibbling in Abbott Lab Weekly's ABT.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Grandpa.
Oh, there you go. Kyle here sang the song for you. This coin is on fire.
Oh, those are really like lottos in Abbott. Glad we got some shit going on today.
Alicia Keys' voice. Spies back to highs. Anybody dip by that? I hope so. I hope you did. All right. Other than that, I got nothing here. It's 11:11. Make a wish. If you're a short bias trader, we know what you're gonna wish already. There's only a couple things you can wish for.
I haven't insulted a city yet this week, so let's just throw out. Hey, Eagles fan, how you doing today? Where's Philly fan? How you feeling today, Philly fan?
What happened to them?
They
What
got
happened to Philly
punked.
fans?
They got punked by Seattle last night
Oh,
by a very mediocre Seattle Seahawks team. You got punked.
Take Profits is saying your shout out to buy Riot yesterday as a catch up trade at 15-ish is paying off. What is that thing at now? 17 and change? Yeah, 17 and a half. Riot calls looking good. Riot calls looking good. Definitely looking good.
Ed, that's a bummer, dude. Joe, you're up early after that game.
Abbott, they paid up to 30 cents on those weekly lottos.
That was another great trade too. The dip buy on Amazon. Check that one out. This fucking thing's going straight back up. This Nvidia is trading to a different beat today. Would I short it? Nope. Nope. Long, LA Inc. is long Netflix, Visa, Oracle, PayPal, Coin, Shop, ZM, QuickCom, and Net. Nice. You got a nice little.
It's a more. A little bit more. A couple more positions you get to go.
Nice. You got a little book going there.
You got a nice basket when the fucking bottom falls out.
Some firm Edgewater put cautious note out on Nvidia and Snap this morning. Yeah, and they bought that shit right back up, man.
I was going to say probably because they wanted to get some stock.
Look at this Nvidia. I think you should go along this fucking thing right now. Anyway, this looks like a breakout to me.
Yeah, if you bust above the VWAP, that's why I was just saying if you try for short in an area and it doesn't work, you get out of the way. But you wait for an area. You don't just freaking run in there.
You got some Manning and Chewy up again this morning. They've been buying since the insider buying last week.
Why is this not updating? Anybody having IB platform issues right now? I can't fucking trade. Am I going to have to relaunch this fucker?
NDA in Germany. The formal press release down then before we had earlier about the supervisory board.
Piece of shit.
Remember Delta Alpha trading in Germany.
God damn it. I got to trade for my fucking phone. Let's go. Shut the fuck down. Piece of shit.
Shopify looks like it's starting to get bid back up on the option.
Fuck you, interactive brokers.
That dip buy there on SPY was money. Nice dip buy. Really nice. Really, really nice. Very nice. Let's take a look at the Amazon again. Let me pull up this NVIDIA. 194 couldn't really break out. All right, it's not a short though either, so forget that thing. Let's pull up the shop. All right, well, I'm pretty much dry over here, guys. We got about 10 minutes here till we move over to the room. Chris apparently is into PayPal calls.
Because he likes pain.
Well, I don't know about all that.
I think he does.
This is an Argentina name. I remember this name. BRFS. It's a $2 stock these days. They are buying March 2.5 calls.
SMCI got a small pop there. The rest of this looks like trash to me. Let's see what's going on with this GEX tool on NVIDIA here. We're probably at around 0 gamma now, so we couldn't really break down there. Let's take a look at the Qs. Call wall is at 409. SPY is almost there, 474. SPX is pretty much already broke there. I like the SPX put rights. That looks like a great trade to me. Call wall on the Qs is that 409. Yep. Shop working slowly. Q's going for all-time highs. What is the all-time high on Q's? Pins at 38. Unbelievable.
So just taking a look at the fear and greed index, currently at 78 out of 100, signaling extreme greed, and the crypto fear and greed index at 73 out of 100, signaling greed. Taking a look at the VIX, currently at 12.43, that's down around 1% session so far.
This is a good miner, I think.
Why is everything so slow? And now all of a sudden, out of nowhere.
What is this figs? Oh, I see the shop order come out. February here for 90s. Wow. Roller. I like that order. I like that order a lot. I like that order a lot.
Meters at 73.
Have you ever seen that number, Jesus?
Yeah, we got up to like 77 in the heat of bull markets.
Wow. Wow. Check out their meta, though. Unbelievable. What a runner.
Later.
Spoons.
What about 10 minutes, buddy?
It
What
could
a
be
run.
rolling, but Mara, they're rolling them out to, what is this? Oh, no. These are Jan 5th, 2024. So January.
That shit hit 22, bro. Big move. 17 and a half on that riot, too.
Do you
Nice.
realize since we were looking at them, what was that, a week ago? Not much longer. That thing was at 14. It's at 22 right now.
I mean, shit. Yesterday, man. Shit.
Yeah, the last 2 days have been
I'm
ridiculous.
fucking looking at him yesterday, man.
These things
That
can
shit's
move
crazy.
when they're in play.
Mm-hmm.
That little guy, Wolf, where'd you say it is now? Over 2? Yeah, a little over 2. God bless you.
Thank you.
Take your profits, Chris. Remember to take those profits.
This was one of the first little Bitcoin plays that started to attack that CLSK, some more flow.
Oh, that's the all-time high. Said it was 408.7.
What the fuck was that? Fucking like boom.
All right. Shopify. That AI, the Affirm, Meta. $474, folks. That dip buy was smoking down there. That dip buy on SPY was smoking down there. Where's Nvidia? So it didn't really go up at all.
Barely budging.
Yo, Carvana fucking almost doubled the stock alone.
I'm
how
salty.
we
I
not-
missed. I was in it and I got shaken out just like I did the Rivian. Two big squeeze misses.
You got SMCI weekly 360s, cheap sweep 50 grand. What's AI? OI look like from SMCI? Let me see. DraftKings weekly 35s in the sweep, DKNG.
The upper house had to vote on the 2024 budget on February the 2nd, 2024, according to a German government spokesperson.
What was I looking at? Oh. Not a lot really stuck in that SMCI because they flipped a lot of it.
That bid-ask spread is fat.
Fat.
On that 360 line.
I like fat. Wait, no, I don't like fat.
Hog fat.
Spreads.
You got some, looks like put selling in that hood. August 11 puts hitting the bid.
I mean, put selling on it. Put selling on SPX seems like a fucking G move for today. Just fucking sell that, go to the beach. Unfortunately, in this market, it's never that easy. Boeing is up 4. It's back up to, oh my God. Nice call on the Boeing there, Chris. Check it out. Back rotating into that name. Your Caterpillar, too, looks great. That was a great call from the morning. You know what stocks remain the weakest during this whole rally, though? Fucking Disney.
You go woke, you go broke, my friend. There's no way around it. No way around it.
You ever heard stories from employees about the freaking shenanigans that would happen in like all the tunnels under the amusement parks? Like it was a big giant hump fest.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that shit.
And like freaky shit too, right? Because they're all dressed up in costumes or running around being furries.
Get
and
the fuck out of here. Are you serious?
Swear to God. Swear to God.
That's why nobody wants to fucking touch that stock. Right? Filthy bastard.
Ozzy, double down on coin what, dude? What are you in? I got to see if I got to pull this kid out of the fire here. You, please don't tell me puts, Ozzy.
Oh, yeah, Aussie double down on those puts coin. I mean, yo, as long as he's got time, he'll be able to come out of them. It's just obviously it's just not the most ideal thing. Anyways, guys, we are moving over to our home, and our home is the Steam Room. If you'd like to join our home, hop into the Steam Room. You guys can do it pretty cheap for a 2-week trial. And if you guys want to check it out, go to sanglucci.com/live stream and follow the prompts, and you'll be in there soon. You can't speak. You can't speak for the time that you're in there. We don't want no fucking degenerates up in there. So we got to make sure y'all ain't no fucking degenerates here before we give you, the roll up into the actual subscription. So,
Right.
but you can get access to all the tools and everything that's in there, and yeah, we'll see you over there, guys. Take care. Peace out.
Peace.
Working there. Have a good day.
Fly Eagles fly.